Welcome to Study Loop.
In this problem on the topic of waves and sound, we want to suppose that we are trying to break the sound barrier with a jet-powered car. Now we know the speed of sound at 0 degrees Celsius. We need to know the speed that the car needs to exceed if it is to break the sound barrier when the temperature has now risen to 43 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. And we can make the assumption that air behaves as an ideal gas. Now we know that if air behaves as an ideal gas, the speed of sound in air, V, is equal to the square root of gamma times K times T over M, where gamma is 1.4 for air, K is the Boltzmann's constant, and M is the mass of a molecule of air. Now, the temperature here has to be expressed on the Kelvin scale. So let's take the ratio of the speed of sound at 43 degrees Celsius to that at 0 degrees Celsius. So the speed of sound in air at 43 degrees Celsius divided by the speed of sound at 0 degrees Celsius is equal to the square root of gamma times K times the temperature in Kelvin, which is 43 plus 273 Kelvin, divided by M, the mass of a molecule of air, all over the square root of gamma times K times 0 plus 273 in Kelvin divided by M. Now gamma, K, and M are the same for both temperatures. So the ratio of the speeds in each temperature is simply the square root of the ratio of temperatures. That's the square root of 316 Kelvin over 273 Kelvin. So now we have the ratio of the speeds of sound in the two temperatures. So if we want the speed of sound at 43 degrees Celsius, we can rearrange this equation and get V at 43 degrees Celsius to be the speed at 0 degrees Celsius, V naught, times the square root of 316 Kelvin divided by 273 Kelvin. Now we are given the speed of sound in air at 0 degrees Celsius to be 331 meters per second. So if we substitute this in, we can calculate the speed of sound when the air is 43 degrees Celsius. So that's 331 into 316 divided by 273. And so if we calculate the speed of sound in air at 43 degrees Celsius, we get 356 meters per second. So the jet-powered car needs to exceed a speed of 356 meters per second to break the sound barrier.